Hey, yo, welcome back. This is 3 Day Fat Man. And yeah, not gonna lie about some things. I am addicted to food. My refeed has been freaking glorious today. Oh, so aside from those fat bombs, I had salmon that I let sit on top of some olive oil, onions, and hot sauce. And on the other side, the top side of the salmon, I put salt, pepper, Old Bay, and some more olive oil. As odd as that mixture sounds, it was pretty decent. It was great. I loved it. It was awesome. But I mainly just ate that and the fat bombs. I wish I had grabbed a burger or two. I mean, I haven't committed to going back onto the fast as right now. Like I'm going back today, and if I commit to it, then yeah, my fast officially started at 3 today, and it's currently 5. But if not, it's going to start whenever I eat the burger or whatever. If I do eat one, but I'm feeling mostly satisfied now. I just had a desire to actually eat a burger. I like to have a nice double cheeseburger with, no ketchup, heavy mustard, heavy onions, heavy pickles. Probably no bun or half the bun if I get any bun. But I have to order it with the bun and toss because they don't do stuff right if you ask them to not give you the bun. But yeah, but speaking about that, just moving forward, I was going to speak about 10 years ago. I think I'm going to do it now. So I haven't always had the knowledge that I currently have. And right now, thinking back on it, I stumbled upon some good behaviors without realizing it. And I'm going to go into them. Um, I used to live in downtown Detroit and I worked in downtown Detroit in the AT&T DSL call center. And I lived like no more than just a few blocks away from it. Used to stay in a Cadillac Square apartment, so it was just from the moment I locked my door to the moment I made it to my desk on the sixth floor, a 13-minute and some second walk, if I'm remembering that right. So that's just me walking, across the streets, making it into the lobby, and taking the stairs up. I would walk up from the main floor to the sixth floor to get to my floor, and then I just worked throughout the day. Used to bring a lunch, but after the first year working there, I started bringing a lunch and decided to wait until I got home because if I would put it in the fridge, sometimes it got stolen or messed with. You weren't allowed to keep it at your desk. Didn't like going out to go buy lunch or going home to make lunch or just pick up and eat my lunch and walking back. It felt like a taunt. So I wasn't doing it for any health reasons or to intermittently fast. I did it because it just felt easy. It was the most convenient thing. I just went to Walmart, bought like a 54-ounce bottle, and I would just fill up on water and just drink water there throughout the day to keep me satisfied till I got home. Sometimes I have a grapefruit before work and some tea with apple cider vinegar in it. Sometimes I wouldn't. But I would just eat like the one major meal after work, and I wasn't even trying to do like an old man thing there or just, a limited one meal. It's just, hey, I missed breakfast or had a tiny breakfast. I had no lunch. It made no sense to try to get all the meals at the same time. I would just I would just base my dinner around things to make it easier for me so I wouldn't have to think about it. It was nice not having to think about what I was going to eat or to have to make a hard choice. So I would have rice cakes and I would make like a bean spread with black beans or other beans, season them, put it on the rice cakes and eat them. Or I would make burgers with the rice cakes replacing the buns because it was cheaper to get rice cakes than it was to buy buns. At that time, I would get white cheddar rice cakes, and they lasted longer than buns did. So the expiration date worked against me buying buns. So while the rice cakes had carbs in them, they had a lot less than buns, but I was not thinking about that back then. I didn't care. It was about convenience and saving money and making it easy to make decisions. And just, I bought my first rice cooker back then too. So I would make just 1 cup of the rice, which really turns out to be an actual measurement of 3/4 of a cup. But the little cups they give you with them, those are 3/4 of a cup. But I would make and eat most of that rice. Sometimes I wouldn't finish and I just toss it. And I was like, rice was so cheap, I don't care about tossing it. And it would get flavored by the chicken tenderloins I would put in top steamer tray and the Brussels sprouts. So I'm kind of balancing this meal here, adding salt and other basic spices without realizing it. It's like the chicken tenderloins were cheap and easy. Chicken breasts were too. Didn't have to think about it hard. It was easy to season them. Didn't have to keep a pot around to deep fry them or fry them at all or have to monitor it. I just got to throw everything in a pot and just deal with it when it finished about an hour or so later. It was like life was about convenience back then. So walking up those stairs and down every day, having simple food, simple whole foods, everything, it was a nice setup. And I'm into more whole foods now, but I am making them a bit complex, like with my fat bombs and coffee. But I like some of the simpler stuff as well. So that's going to be part of my game plan going forward. And I'm going to keep the 3-day fast going. I would not screw myself over again. See, I thought I was going to be able to handle it well because I'm used to smelling my coffee and dealing with my coffee. My coffee doesn't make me go, I just got to do it right now. So I didn't think it was going to do that when I mixed it in with the cacao butter and the coconut oil. Coconut oil, I've cooked with it plenty of times. They don't give me that I got to give. But that cacao butter, it added a new flavor and fragrance that I wasn't used to dealing with. And it was just honestly very overpowering. I used about half a cup's worth of it. I wish I had used my scale so I could have weighed out how much I used, but I estimated if you melted it down, it was really more than half a cup's worth. But I don't know exactly, but I tried to get as close to it as possible. But it smelled very fragrant. I'm gonna cover making it in a future video. It's pretty darn tasty, especially if you use an immersion blender to mix all the ingredients evenly. I pretty much just triple the Fat Man's Coffee recipe, add in at least half a cup's worth of cacao butter, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, it's either 2 or 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, it's 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 3 tablespoons of coconut butter, and 2 tablespoons of ghee. And I added one other thing to it, I think. No, that has to be it. When I do the video, I'm going to be much more organized to be able to go into it. But that's it. And yeah. And sorry for the appearance, y'all. My hair is fine for once. I am noticing that my complexion is not the best. See, this acne started to come out when I started doing the 30-day fast, which was normal. It was supposed to go away if I had kept going. But I'm going to have to start washing my face multiple times a day. Like more than just once or twice, just a lot more. I don't want to dry myself out. I'm going to have to oil up a bit more, but maybe within a week or two of doing this, it will be fine. Dried myself out on the way here for some reason. Just walking around outside a bit just did it to me. I'm hoping I can look better for y'all in this video. I know I'm not a beautiful prima donna, but yeah. You're looking at yourself in your selfie camera and you just notice things. But thank y'all for watching. God bless you all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.